a huge Plants vs. Zombies fan. Been a huge fan since the PS3 360 era. Played it on mobile. Played it obviously Garden Warfare 1, Garden Warfare 2, and now Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville. Love the franchise. Love what they've done. But I've got a little bit of an issue. And that issue is with bots. Love the new map. Very grateful we got a new map. I wish they did a little bit more for the birthday anniversary. It could have been maybe toned down because of what happened with coronavirus and the riots and everything else gone on. So that could be part of the reason why we didn't get a bigger birthday celebration. I just remember Garden Warfare 2 doing more things and having more things to do in the hub. Like the events just seemed bigger, better, for whatever reason. Now, Neighborville's doing a promo right now where if you log in every week, they're going to give you some rainbow stars. If you log in for 5 consecutive weeks, you're going to get a boatload of rainbow stars. It got me to wondering, it got me to thinking, especially with the inclusion of bots. The reason they're doing this promo, having people log in each week, is because we just don't have enough of a player base anymore. As the players dropped off, are we having more people playing Garden Warfare 2? I've got on recently on Garden Warfare 1 and Garden Warfare 2, and there was still plenty of people in the lobbies. It was still jam-packed. I'm not going to say each and every game was completely full, especially, you know, modes like the taco mode or gnome bomb, but there were still people playing the game. Now, I was having a conversation with Peanut Butter Ninja. He streams Garden Warfare 2 and he streams Neighborville, and he's a great streamer. He streams some other games too. You can check him out. But he said on Twitter to me that why was I against the bots? That he loved the inclusion of bots, and a lot of his viewers, it seemed, were also excited and enthusiastic about the bots. I'm not. The bots, I don't like them in Fortnite. I don't like them in this game. I don't like them in any game. If I'm playing online, I want to play real people. I want PvP. I don't want PvP versus E. I don't want the environment. I don't like the Marauders in the new Fortnite. Don't get me started on that. I don't want bots in this game, good or bad. And the bots seem way more competent than the bots in Fortnite, I'll give you that. But that may be a good thing and a bad thing. They're getting lots of kills. Later on in this video, you can see, like I've clipped it where basically the entire lobby is nothing but bots. It's me and another player and my friend on split screen. And then nothing but bot after bot after bot after bot. I've had other matches where it's just literally me and a team of bots versus one other player and a team of bots. That's not fun to me. And you can argue, well, you must have been playing in the middle of the night, 2, 3 in the morning. No, I was playing. This was before the patch. This match right here, as you can see, the lobby's not full. I would rather have a match where it's 4-on-4 or 6-on-6, or I'd rather just wait, even though it's kind of sucks and I am impatient. I would rather wait for the lobby to fill up and have a near full match of real humans than to go up against bots. The bots celebrate after they kill you. They don't revive you. Instead, they're too busy celebrating. Which is kind of weird why they're celebrating. I don't enjoy the bots. It's not fun killing them. It's not fun getting killed by them. I want to play against real life players. If I wanted to play the bots, I would play the offline mode. There is a single player mode. Well, I say offline. Everything pretty much in this game you need online for. But there is a single player mode where you can go up against, do quests and things, and you're playing the computer. If I wanted to do that, I would do that. When I play online, I want to play online. And if we don't have enough people to play, if not enough people are playing this game, then we've got a problem. We've got to figure out why they're not playing this game and how to get the player base back, balance the game out, figure out why are they playing other games over this game. And if you need to make this game free to play, if that's what it'll take to bring the player base back, making this free to play, then do so, because they can. EA is smart. They made plenty of money off of Garden Warfare 2 and probably off of Neighborville, off of cosmetics, off of DLC. They're not selling coins anymore, but they are selling the rainbow stars, and you use that for cosmetics. So just sell the costumes. Get creative with the costumes. Make people want to buy these costumes. I don't really want weapons and things because then it becomes a pay-to-win situation. But I'm sure they get creative enough to where it would be worth it. and the player base would swell. Now, obviously, it would not be on a Fortnite level or Apex Legends. It's a whole different game, but this game is really a competent shooter. Always has been an underrated shooter. A lot of people just figure it's just for kids. It's not really. All ages play this game. All skill levels play this game, and it's fun for everybody. It's fun for all ages, and there's very few things in life that are fun for all ages. This truly is, but not with the bots. So I don't know if free to play is the answer. The other thing is, I guess people are saying, well, it's late at night, or maybe you're on a server. No, I'm on the East Coast server, and I've had matches where the morning time I can't find people. It's just bots now, and in the afternoon, it's maybe one or two people and a bunch of bots, and even at 7 p.m. in the evening, why am I finding nothing but bots? So either something's wrong, and you need to fix your servers, or a lot less people are playing the game. Which this game, I think, has more of a mixed reception. Garden Warfare 1 is beloved and probably the most favorite title of anybody that's played all three. Arguably the best in the series, the first one, and arguably probably the best balance. Of course, there were less characters in Garden Warfare 1, so it was easier to balance the title out. Garden Warfare 2 introduced a lot of variants. A lot of people are upset that there are no variants, that you can't, although you can customize your upgrades, you have to unlock that through XP and things. Although you can customize that, obviously there's no fire chomper, there's no ice pea shooter, there's no different variants. You can change your costumes, but you're not really getting that different variant. It's missing from Garden Warfare 1 and 2, and people were a little bit upset about that. Some people were in favor of it for the balancing. I've kind of was neutral towards it. I do miss the variants, but if I wanted to play Garden Warfare 2, I'd play Garden Warfare 2. So I was okay with the new system and the new upgrades, although I do think that it favors people that have higher XP, obviously, because they've unlocked everything and they can have a better skill set available to them right from the get-go than somebody that's new to the game. So Garden Warfare 1 is probably beloved and arguably the best title in the series. Garden Warfare 2, for some, is the best title in the series. It's probably a toss-up between which one I prefer. I do think that I prefer Garden Warfare 1 over Garden Warfare 2. Neighborville, though, I never hear anybody say Neighborville is my favorite of the series, and that's unfortunate because it's a great game. It's a lot faster than the other two games, and the graphics are great. Balancing's always been an issue. We tweak and buff and nerf certain things, but certain players, high-skilled players, figure out ways to win no matter what character you're using. So you can say, "Oh, that character's OP." No, it just depends. Who's handling that character, who's using that character at that point in time. So a highly skilled player can take the worst character in the game and get 40 kills on you. But the bots, I don't like them. I want them gone. I don't think too many people are going to speak out about that, and I don't think people like Peanut Butter Ninja or shill for EA or anything, but I do think that a lot of people that are maybe sponsored by Electronic Arts won't speak up because they're fearful they'll lose DLC or lose partnerships, and they don't want to ruffle any feathers. I have no problem with PopCap and EA. I love this game. I love the franchise, but I do have a problem with the bots. I would like to see them gone. And maybe I just am in that minority of people. Maybe everybody has no problem with the bots. But 7, 8 o'clock in the night, there shouldn't be trouble finding a match to where we need a lobby full of bots. Something's wrong there on the East Coast. Afternoon time, it shouldn't be an issue. And if we don't have the players playing at that time, then there is a problem. We need to figure out what to do to get people back and playing the game, even if it is free to play, like I said. Although that may not be the solution, especially one that EA is looking for. The game was as cheap as $9.99. I don't know if it's still on sale, but it's been as cheap as $9.99 for a physical copy. And to reiterate, as I said earlier, a lot of the modes, like Gnome Bomb, were never that popular. I don't know what you can do to make it more popular. You know, it was always tough finding a full lobby in some of these modes. So that's why they probably added the bots in. Maybe it makes sense there. But you need to make more fun modes, or you need to tweak some settings or something, because to me adding bots is not the answer, not the solution. I don't like it. And even the weekly challenges, the weekly modes, I don't think they're as creative as they used to be. I don't think they're as creative as they could be. I think the Garden Warfare 2, the boss hunts that we had, were much more creative. And, I harken back for something like that. And in Turf Takeover, which is arguably, well, I'm not even going to say arguably, the most popular mode in this game, why do we have bots in that mode? Something's wrong if people aren't playing Turf Takeover. And I'm not talking about 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm talking about 7, 8 o'clock at night. And I want to end on a positive note. I still love Neighborville, and it's a great game. And again, the new map is awesome. I would love for them to add things like Walnut Hills back. They added it to Garden Warfare 2, which I thought was amazing. I was very ecstatic about that. So if they could add it to this one as well, would be, whew, I would be stoked. But maybe just add classic maps back. This is Vanquish confirmed. This is an older clip that I have, and I just been sitting on and thought, hey, might as well upload it. That's why the lobby's not full and there's no bots. But hopefully you enjoy it playing with friend Leo. He also has a YouTube channel, and hopefully I remember to link below to his channel if you'd like to check his channel out. I doubt the powers that be at EA or PopCap are going to see this video, but if they do one day, it's just a little bit of constructive criticism. Things like the birthday celebration, I think, could have been handled better. And again, coronavirus, riots, everything else going on in America, I could have contributed to maybe why we didn't get as big of an event. But things just haven't felt as special as they did with Garden Warfare 2. And if the player base isn't there, if we don't have as many players as Garden Warfare 2 or active players, then EA, you got to change some things up. And I'm not just talking about buffs and nerfs and adding bots in, but just take a look at what you can do to change up the weekly modes, or make things a little more exciting, or tweak the gameplay, what have you. Bringing back some of the classic maps, a little other surprises, maybe some more nods and winks towards fans of the older titles. I do think, again, the new map's awesome, and the ending animation on both sides, if you win on Plants or Zombies, is fantastic. EA has recently started implementing crossplay on their titles. The first title to take advantage of that was Need for Speed. So this would be a good opportunity to make this title cross-platform, cross-play, so where Xbox players could play against PlayStation 4 owners. I'm not really a big fan of playing against PC too. I'll do it if I have no choice. The big turnoff there is the higher frame rate advantages they have, mouse and keyboard advantages they have, and the potential for cheaters on the PC. But increasing the player base could only be a good thing. Getting more fans playing together, and maybe perhaps highlighting this title, maybe making this title a Game Pass title, or available on PlayStation Now, or maybe PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live Gold. That could help increase the player base. Or how about just giving us Torchwood and Hovergoat back? But not the Trials of Nomus. That was, I mean, it was fun, but God, that was a pain in the, you know what. Whew, I don't want to go through that again. But hopefully they add some new stuff in and bring some of the players back that may have left. Check out the new map if you haven't already. If you are one of those players that left and wanted to come back. Bots, though, not a fan of the bots. Definitely not. But let me know what you think, your thoughts. Are you happy about the bots in this game? Are you excited? Are you glad they put them in the game? Were you encountering a lot of lobbies where there just weren't full lobbies and it was just a handful of players? Or you couldn't even play it, perhaps, a certain mode because there weren't enough players playing? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Enjoy the rest of this gameplay. You can check me out on Twitch, Twitter, Mixer, a whole boatload of other things other than the name nextleveltaken. I do thank you for watching. I do thank you for all the support. And EA, if you're listening, I'm serious about that hover, goat, and torchwood. Like, seriously. How cool would that be? I bid you adieu. It's been nextleveltaken. Until next time.